Now let's look at the second search method. So 3.5.2 statutes judicially considered. Just by the way, what's a statute? I can't hear you. Nah, see, I really can't hear you for one very good reason. You're not really here, and this is just a recording. So, sorry. I've been in front of my computer for too long. So, statutes judicially considered a statute. A synonym of statute is a law. Okay, so this method is used when we want to find a judgment using a specific section of a law. For instance, in statutes judicially considered, if your boss is asking you, can you find me can you do me a research? And I would like to find all the cases in 2004 related to 1457 of your CCQ. Okay. Well, you know that you only want to find cases that are going to be talking about Article 1457 of your CCQ. So the steps for this one is quite similar to the first one, except that we don't start in the same section. So I don't need to go back over you take your annuaire from the oldest to the newest. Of course, if he's asking you do a search in 2002, where do you start? In your annuaire 2002, not just the annuaire 2002. Under which section do you go to? Well, table de législation citée. Remember, I showed it to you a little bit before. So table de législation citée. So depending on the law, if I'm asking you for a CCQ, you would go under CCQ. It's one of the first laws at the beginning of this section after the Constitution. But if I'm asking you la loi sur la régie de l'énergie, well, this is a provincial law, so you would go under loi québécoise and then search for régie de l'énergie under R. Okay, they're in alphabetical order. So you go to the section table de législation citée. You find the statute that you're looking for. Next to the article of the statute you're looking for, or just the statute if there's only one. Next to the specific section, you find the bold number. You take the bold number and you go back to your plan de sommaire. If needed, you repeat. Okay, if it's only for 2002, you're done after step number 5. But if you have to do it for 2, 3, or 4 years, you would say that I would repeat for the subsequent years. Okay. So you remember in your plan de sommaire what you find? You find the case summary and the name and reference of the parties. Okay. So to recap, table de législation citée, we find the law. We find the article of law. Next to it, there is a bold number. In the bold number, you take it and you go to your plan de sommaire. And if needed, you would repeat it. In the case I'm going to ask you, of course, there is no need to repeat any step because it is solely for 1992. Okay? So I would like you to find me a case citing section 41E of the Loi canadienne sur les droits de la personne. Be careful, there's more than one. Okay? And the bold number that you're going to take next to 41E is always the one that is not on top, but more like underneath. Okay? It's always if there are two bold numbers that are very close, in your case, you always want to take the number that is below, not the one that is above the law. Okay? So I'll give you a sec to try to find this out, and I'll be back with your answer. So our answer in this case, we have the bold number 625 And the case is Canada Procureur Général contre Morgan. Okay. So once you've understood how to do this, you've mastered the second search method, which is statutes judicially considered.